With your kind permission, Mr. President, if I may read.
Yeah, you can read.
Says, by the indulgence of the Senate and the leave of the President of the Senate, a senator may make a personal explanation, although there may be no questions before the Senate, but no controversial matter may be brought forward, nor may debate arise upon the explanation. The terms of the proposed statement shall be submitted in detail to the President of the Senate when his leave to make it is sought. I rise on this, Mr. President, distinguished colleagues, on the incident that happened in Nganzai local government of Borno State on Saturday afternoon. May I proceed with my personal explanation, sir?
Yeah, you can proceed, please. But let me say that Senator Abubakar Kyari has informed me of what he wants to present as personal explanation, so you can go ahead.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. Distinguished colleagues, this year marks the 10th year of the Boko Haram crisis in the northeastern part of Nigeria. And it has also recorded several thousands of deaths and millions displaced, sparking a dire humanitarian crisis. Recently, about 2 weeks ago, on the 18th of July to be precise, workers of an NGO, Action Against Hunger, about 7 of them were attacked and 6 were kidnapped. And during that attack, the driver was killed. As I'm talking to you now, they are still under their custody. 5 male and 1 female. And I'm sure you must have seen the video recently that has gone viral. Northern Borno, my constituency, is a large expanse of land, and the terrain is very harsh. It's made up largely of arid desert conditions. It's a very difficult terrain for our gallant armed forces to man. However, with all the efforts that they have done, there are still a few remnants of the insurgents that are on the prowl and hit soft targets. Approximately about 2 weeks ago again, a village in Nganzai local government called Badu was attacked. And the people, the locals of that village, gallantly repelled the attack and killed several of the insurgents and confiscated their weapons. 2 weeks later, precisely on Saturday, the insurgents came back for a reprisal attack. And like I said, the target, soft target. There was a funeral procession in that village, and the insurgents attacked and killed over 65 persons at one time, and about over 15 people injured. As I'm talking to you, that is the official figure that we have. Maybe there are still some people, because or maybe as they're fleeing away with injuries, they might have probably died somewhere in the bush. But I'm sure the figure might be a little bit more than that. Like I said, the terrain is very expanse, and the military are doing the best that they could, because they have also lost their troops in recent attacks. Mr. President, distinguished colleagues, I would have brought this as a full motion, but because hopefully we are going on recess today, and there will be another legislative day till after the recess, but I want to plead with you to please consider, 1, to condemn in strong terms the dastardly act perpetrated by this incident and all other actions by the insurgents, and also observe a minute silence in honor of the deceased victims of the attacks, that is both military and civilian victims, and also urge the federal government to approve the deployment of additional military personnel to Borno North Senatorial District owing to its size and location as a border region to curb the infiltration of foreign insurgents. And also urge the federal government through NEMA to immediately send relief materials to the affected people to cushion their suffering. In addition, Your Excellency, Mr. President, you are leading a delegation based on a previous motion to Borno to commiserate with the Borno State government and the people on over several acts of insurgents. I would want to also please include this particular action in your mandate to go and deliver to the people and the government of Borno State. And lastly, we want the military to provide security coverage for any aid worker that is meaningful and are doing job to reduce the suffering of the people. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. It allow for debate. So we, of course, we'll take the 1 minute silence, and all the prayers and relief you are seeking are noted. Let me also take the opportunity to condole with the families of the deceased on behalf of the Senate. And when we take the tour to Borno State, we'll ensure that we visit that part of the state to see the situation created by this devastation. Let's observe a 1 minute silence. May the souls of the deceased rest in perfect peace. Amen.